What is up, guys? CrazyMitch42 here, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Xenoverse discussion video. And today we're going to be talking about the sagas. Now, currently, as we know from the achievements and stuff like that, there are currently 11 sagas in the game. So I thought I would discuss what I think each one's going to have, and other things like that, to kind of see and kind of think, like, what's going to be going on in these sagas. Now, we obviously already know how the actual sagas are supposed to go, like, Goku kills Frieza, and then, Gohan kills Cell, and stuff like that. We obviously know what goes on. I mean, we've all watched Dragon Ball Z before, let's be honest. So, I thought I would talk about each saga separately, just to kind of discuss how I feel each one's gonna maybe work. Since, we got Towa and Mira screwing up the timeline and everything, I'm trying to see what's gonna be going on each saga. There's some sagas that we've never even, gotten into before, so it should be really interesting. And yeah, so first off is complete the prologue. So the prologue is, my guess, is that it's going to be Bardock versus Frieza. Now, I don't know if you'll be going into it, actually helping out Bardock. If you do, that'd be amazing, because Bardock's my favorite character, so to help him out, that'd be awesome. But if not, then it might be just like a cutscene or something like that, just showing you what's going on and then how Dragon Ball Z starts. Like they usually did in other games where you would play as Bardock and, fight Frieza. But maybe this time you'll be playing as your created character and going in and helping out Bardock fight off against the Frieza soldiers and Frieza and maybe even Zarbon and Doboria as well, because they were there if you remember. So next up is the Goodbye Goku, complete the Saga of the Saiyans, which is, my guess, is probably with Raditz, Vegeta, and Nappa. I think that's pretty obvious because now we're going forward. It's probably going to be Raditz, because it says Goodbye Goku because Raditz gets killed, and Goku as well. And then you're going to be versing Vegeta and Nappa. You might even be training with Piccolo and Gohan to help Gohan get ready to, fight off against the Saiyans and stuff like that. So that should be pretty interesting. I would love to see how that works. You might even have to verse a Great Ape Gohan. That'd be pretty freaking crazy. You're going to have to help Piccolo out or something like that. So it should be really interesting to see what's going to be happening. And then the next achievement is kind of, I don't know, confusing, but these next two are going to be a little strange. So the next one is called Curtain, and this one is to complete the back of the Saga of the Saiyans. So what the heck's the back of the Saga of the Saiyans? Maybe there's a backstory to it? I don't really know what to discuss about this. I mean, there's probably somebody out there who knows, because, in honesty, I haven't watched Dragon Ball Z in years, so I'm trying to remember as much information as I can, and with this game coming out, I'm super hyped about it. But I don't know what the back of the Saga of the Saiyans is. I really don't know. Once again, that could lead to Bardock again. I don't really know. It probably won't, but it might be maybe the Saga of the Saiyans is maybe Raditz, and then the back of the saga might be Vegeta and Nappa. I'm not too sure. Let me know what you guys think about this one. And then the next one is pretty funny and should be very interesting. It's called Imminent War, and it says complete the Ginyu Saga Force. So the Ginyu Force actually gets its own little saga. Because as we saw in, I don't know if it was a trailer, I think it was the trailer, we saw Vegeta with the Ginyu Force. Now, that could mean two things. One, either Vegeta has been taken over by Towa to actually make him believe he's part of the Ginyu Force and help out the Ginyu Force. Or two, Ginyu actually took Vegeta's body instead of Goku's body. That's what I think is more realistic, is that Ginyu took Vegeta's body instead of Goku's, because that would make a lot more sense. But you never know. Next up is the Legendary Super Saiyan, which is complete the Frieza Saga. Now, the Frieza Saga, I think we all know, is probably going to be one of the craziest ones. I mean, the main sagas are going to be insane. So, we're obviously going to be fighting off against Frieza, helping out Goku to fight Frieza, and, time will change. Like, it looked like in the trailer, Frieza killed Gohan, and I think almost nearly killed Piccolo as well, looked like in the trailer. So, it should be really interesting to see what's going to be going on in the Frieza Saga to help out Goku finish off Frieza. Next up is the Cell Saga, and the achievement is called Goodbye Fighters. So the Cell Saga we saw in the trailer, that was actually one of the main points of the trailer, was the Cell Saga. And we got to see Gohan being controlled by Towa, and we also saw Hercule being controlled by Towa, and Cell and the Cell Juniors, we got to see them under control. And we also saw that she might have taken over Gohan to make him not transform into Super Saiyan 2. So we might have to help Gohan out, make sure that he does in fact turn Super Saiyan 2, and make sure to fight off the Cell Juniors with everybody else like Yamcha and Tien and Krillin and Piccolo, and try to help them out while Gohan is taking on Cell. So it should be really interesting to see what's going on there. And the next one is pretty cool. It's called Peace for the Future, and it's complete the Android Saga. So my guess is that you're going into the future with Future Trunks to help him defeat the androids and First Form Cell. So that's probably will be a quick saga, but should be interesting nonetheless. And one thing I really want to see is Time Patrol Trunks meet Future Trunks. That would be really interesting. Because Time Patrol Trunks is a time control, time patroller. And then Trunks, in the past future, stole a time machine, or took one to go back in time to fix the Saga. So it's going to be really interesting, is all I'm trying to say. It should be really interesting if Future Trunks runs into Time Patrol Trunks. It'd be really interesting to see, and I would laugh to just see that. Next up is Battle for the Universe, which is complete the Saga of Buu. Now, the Buu Saga is going to be pretty freaking hectic. As we saw in the trailer, there was 3 Majin Buus instead of 1, fighting off against Goku and Super Saiyan 3. And then we also saw Kid Buu fighting, and we saw that also Super Buu was on the control as well as Kid Buu as well. So that's going to be pretty hectic. What if Toa takes control of Super Vegito? Like, what the hell is going to happen there? That's going to be very interesting. And then next up is 3 sagas, which should be very, very interesting. So the next one is Expansion of the Universe, which is complete the saga of the God of Destruction, Beerus. That's going to be very interesting. We saw in the trailer that Beerus was under control by Toa and Mira as well. So that's going to be very terrifying to be fighting off against the God of Destruction with Goku and Vegeta and stuff like them. That should be very interesting. We also saw that Gohan is also taken under control. We also saw that Vegeta as well. So I don't know if that was in the Battle of God Saga, because obviously we don't know just from screenshots and scans. But that is going to be very interesting to see how Beerus is going to take us on, as well as Super Saiyan God Goku as well. Because maybe Toa might actually stop the God transformation in general. Maybe she will take control of, as I mentioned, Gohan and Vegeta, and maybe make them fight off against Goku instead of actually making them all make him become Super Saiyan God. So it should be very interesting. Next up, I don't think these have names yet because it just says complete scenario. And this is the Demon God Demigra. So we somewhat might know what he looks like now. In the latest scan, which showed evil Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, evil Gohan, evil Piccolo, Hercule, and Vegeta and stuff like that, we saw that there is a character with, like, they showed the chin and like a smile, with also the Patara earrings as well, like Toa wears. So that's probably going to be one of the most interesting sagas out of all of them, because we're finally going to see what Demigra looks like. Let alone that, but we'll probably be fighting Demigra as well. And may not even just be Demigra, might be fighting actually Toa and Mira as well. Because we saw in the trailer, it looked like the custom hero was shooting a Kamehameha at Mira. So, it should be very interesting nonetheless, and I think that's going to be the most amazing saga, and probably the last saga. Now, as I've mentioned, there's 11. And there's another one called the Super Saiyan Legend. So this is actually Broly. Now, I believe that this won't be a actual, saga that takes place in the story. I believe it's probably going to be a bonus saga after you beat all 10 sagas. This is going to be like a bonus one that you could play. Because I don't think beating all these and then versing Super Saiyan Broly out of nowhere would make no sense. So my guess is that this is going to be a bonus saga that you can play. Once you beat all 10 of the regular sagas, you will then go and have your chance to be versing off against Broly. And that'd be really freaking cool. But yeah, that is it for this little saga discussion. The next discussion is going to be pretty interesting, and I'm going to need you guys to comment on that next one, because that next one's going to be a very interesting discussion. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button down below. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you can do that as well. And also hit me up on Twitter. I post some things, not only Xenoverse, but sneak peeks to episodes and stuff like that on my channel. Let's see, what else can I talk about? Also, leave your comments down below what you think of some of the sagas. As I mentioned, there's some sagas that we don't really know about, like as the Ginyu saga, stuff like that. Like, we don't know what will mainly happen. Mainly we don't know what the hell's gonna happen each saga, but make sure to leave your guesses and stuff like that down below. And yeah, Xenoverse coming out next month, February 27th. Actually, sorry, 24th. That's 27th for Europe. But February 24th, because they changed the date. Lucky Japan still gets it the 5th. But yes, so we got only a month left until this game comes out. I cannot wait to play it for you guys and verse you guys and work with you guys and stuff like that. It's going to be really, really awesome. So that is it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is CrazyMitch42, and I will see you all in another video. Bye.